See if people will jump onto this. All right, so what's up, everybody? I'm gonna try and give it a second. It sucks because we had 80 people, and it always happens towards the end. I didn't rotate the device. What's going on? There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I got banned. Hetlers, man. And I was really careful on that one on what I was saying, but it happens. I don't think we're gonna get 80 people into this, but that sucks. It's just part of it. I'm posting a video. Hold on. It's glitching. It's trying. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna pick up where we left off. I got sniped on TikTok, but what's new? Hopefully, people jump over to here. But it's if the effort of jumping onto a whole new platform is kind of a lot. So Hetlers will report it for like hateful content or whatever. They'll just start mass reporting it. And TikTok doesn't have like an actual like team that looks. They just go based on like number of reports, and so they'll just ban it, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I know we're having so much fun. That's the thing too, is I really wish there was like a way to go live only for followers or something. Um, I don't have that. Well, so like the issue with friends only is I don't follow everyone who follows me. And I don't want to like exclude people that I'm mutuals with because I only follow content that I want to see because I like my TikTok feed. Um, So I would like to have a feature at some point that is followers only, whether that's for videos, but also hopefully for live. But luckily, we can jump over to YouTube, and YouTube doesn't really have that feature. They have like a real one. So let me start my recording here and make sure that I'm actually recording. Okay, great. And now you can see this like janky mic setup that I've got going on, where this is like meant to hold your phone, and I've wrapped the cord around so that it hangs. Hold on, let's do this. I wrap the cord around so that it hangs so that I can record. Because I am a musician and I have a good mic, but my mic stands for when I'm standing. Thank you. Adapt, evolve, overcome. So we're finishing up our 2021 blind or 2022 blind. It's so funny because the last one got banned also right towards the end when we were finishing up. I think the Lord one got banned on the final blind item. So do you honestly think, because the last blind was about engagement rumors popping up, just so you remember, and this one says from February 19th, do you honestly think if this A-plus list singer did get engaged, it would just be a tiny leak to one media outlet or something? It would just be it would just be a tiny leak to one media outlet or something that would dominate conversation for a week that was planned to the nth degree? Let the actress slash muse slash drug addict get out of the way and then see what happens. So that is NT saying that Taylor Swift would not casually leak her engagement. She would plan a huge thing if she actually ever got engaged. And then that's just throwing a random stray at Julia Fox. Okay, so this one's a little bit long. So bear with me and we'll maybe what just happened there. Is this still recording? Sorry, my screen, I'm trying to screen record this because I knew we were going to get banned and I want to be able to post this. All right, this one's a little bit long. It is from March 3rd, 2022. I think we have that. I didn't start the Discord. I'm just part of it. So somebody has set up like a bunch of channels from my understanding, and there's like a bunch of different ones. The first shoe drops. It was eventually going to have to happen. There are just too many closeted men this A-list singer has dated in her past for it not to. The boyfriend in question is now out as gay to his friends and family on social media behind his private accounts. Publicly, it's a much different story. He has been linked with a model who would love the publicity and cash of dating him. There is also the theory there is no reason at all for him to make his social media accounts public and for the world to see what he has been sharing to friends and family. So why doesn't he do it? How about that singer? Has she asked him not to? What would be the reason for asking him not to come out? Are there other shoes that would drop, but they are also being asked to keep quiet? Would it bring into question many of the relationships the singer had/has? So that is Taylor Swift, Joe Alwyn, and Connor Kennedy. Connor Kennedy is out on his private social media, allegedly. All right, and we are jumping forward. So that last one was in March, and there are no blinds until August 22nd of 2022. And this says, an underage at the time male ex of this female A-plus list singer has been sleeping with this foreign-born A-list male singer who is closeted, and that is allegedly Connor Kennedy, who dated Taylor Swift, sleeping with Harry Styles. Harry Styles is also, one, a rotted person. I don't like him. Two, a messy bottom. Gross. Taylor Swift being linked to at least two people who have too much poop involved in their sex life. If you don't know, there's a whole bunch of John Mayer blinds about scat play, which is disgusting. I'm not one to kink shame. That deserves it. Okay, this next blind I have read on TikTok before, and it actually went semi-viral and was hilarious. So if y'all remember Joe Alwyn, No Money, this is from that. The bots and trolls are out in force this week, spreading rumors about the boyfriend of the A-plus list singer. Is it the work of the one who codes? And so that is NT asking if Carly Kloss is the one coding all of the blinds about Joe and Taylor. And I went on Twitter and I was like, well, what are bots saying? And the only bot that I found was this one account that just continuously tweeted, Joe Alwyn, no money. Twice a day, every day, for months, they just tweeted, Joe Alwyn, no money. I personally don't like Harry Styles. I think he's a bad person. All right, this next one is from a British blog. So it's not actually a blind item, but it's from this British blog called Pop Bitch. And this was published on April 7th. Which suspected celebrity beard is getting a little sloppy with their public duties? Not only did they leave one of London's best cruising clubs this week with a fair few phone numbers, they've booked themselves a table there this weekend too. That is Joe Alwyn. And cruising, if you don't know, is when gay people, it usually happens in like bathrooms or like forest. And there's lots of like social media or like apps or whatever to find cruising locations. It's basically where you're cruising around for someone to have anonymous sex with. And so like a lot of the times, if there's like a notable bathroom stall, they like slide their foot under the stall, and if they get reciprocation, they will literally just like have sex between the stall doors under that gap. That's what cruising is. It's like something for like gay men. I put in my notes, explain cruising, because I wasn't sure if people would know what that was. Okay, this next blind is from 420. Blaze it. If the A-plus list singer or her significant other told all and shared all, then no one would spend days and weeks and months breaking down every song of the singer and sharing all their thoughts on social media, which then snowballs into more people discussing it. This is not a privacy issue, it is a marketing plan. And that is Taylor and Joe. It says message retracted. Oh, probably because I already did. All right, this next blind is May 31st, which is my birthday. It's my birthday blind, and it was exactly what I wanted because Toe is not real. The significant other of this A-plus list singer said this weekend that he had not spoken to the A-plus list singer in over 3 weeks. What kind of relationship is that? And that is Joe saying that he has not talked to Taylor in 3 weeks. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody is making it over from TikTok here. I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to like start a podcast where I post the audio of this or what. I'm figuring it out. I don't know. I haven't looked into how to start a podcast. I also don't want to necessarily look like a white man with a podcast, but I might just do it. I might just do it so that you guys can have these episodes. It's true. If she wasn't so mysterious, no one would care so much about her lyrics. Exactly. Like I said, she's a PR queen, you guys. PR queen. All right. This is July 1st. Interesting thing to have the media at least think you are engaged the same week your actor X announced he is going to have a baby. And that is Taylor telling her people to push that her and Joe are engaged to media outlets the same week that Tom Hiddleston and Zawe Ashton announced that they are pregnant, which is also a bearding contract and via surrogate or via IVF because Tom Hiddleston is allegedly. Excuse me, sorry. Like I said, I'm getting over a cold. This blind is from July 15th. Considering this A-plus lister didn't pay for her ring herself and left it up to the actor who hardly makes any money, the ring she was given was very small. Perhaps this is why she only wears it at home. And that was in reference to an article that said Taylor only wears her engagement ring at home, but her and Joe are engaged according to like sources close to the couple, which is bullshit, obviously. All right, we are on September 27th. The low on the ladder foreign born actor is texting nonstop to a person he met at a wedding a few months back. The person he is texting is not his A-plus list girlfriend, and that is Joe texting someone he is romantically interested in, some dude that he met at a wedding. All right, this one is just about Taylor being a troll from October 18th. The choice of a color by the A-plus list singer is definitely her trolling people who know most of her boyfriends have been closeted, and that is lavender in Lavender Haze from Taylor Swift. Okay, do you guys remember the photos that came out right before midnights where Taylor and Joe like went to a bookstore and Joe's wearing like a green sweater? It's like the most recent Pap photos we have of them. Do people remember that? Via Turkey Baster. Okay, the comments went away. Maybe they're delayed. Yup. Great. So this blind is about those photos. It says, it is pretty telling that the photos recently taken of this A-plus list singer and her longtime significant other were taken by someone on her payroll. So that's someone from Taylor's team snapping those photos and then selling them to tabloids, which we've discussed. Taylor does not have any authentic paparazzi photos. You think Taylor was out in public and no one stopped her, or that paparazzi got that close to her with the wall of security that they have? All right, this is our final blind. Final blind of 2022 so far, and the final blind for this reading. There is a trigger warning, again, for essay on this blind, and I think this is just NT rambling. This is from November 16th. I sometimes wonder if the actor boyfriend of the A-plus list singer will ever talk about his days in drama school and what he knows about the disgraced actor. My guess is he will keep it to himself. That's Joe Alwyn, Taylor Swift, and Kevin Spacey. All right. What are we thinking? Let me move this mic setup now that I'm done with it for now. The comments are a little delayed on this. I don't know how to make it better because I don't typically use YouTube Live. But yeah, what do people think of all these blind items? Were you a toe truther before? Are you a toe truther now? Nice. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think that's the best way to do this, and I don't have to be on camera. I can just record audio. I already have the setup to do it, and I think it would be easy. I just got to look into how to do it. How to get podcast distributed. I was never a toe truther. I always believed in Taylor being queer. Yeah, I was a toe truther, and now I'm obviously not. Um, but I think this is pretty incriminating evidence that they are not. Joe's gay, Taylor's bi, but has really only dated women recently. Yeah, I think Taylor's bi. I think she just like prefers women now, and Joe doesn't seem to like women. So I know I want Taylor to be happy and secure. Oh yeah, Taylor and Zoe. Let me see if I can find Taylor, Zoe Kravitz blind items. There's a couple things. So there was a blind item. Um, there was a blind item recently that was not revealed, but all the comments were thinking it was Zoe and Taylor that said something like this um, celebrity offspring of a couple more famous than her is saying that she knows who the A plus lister is dating because she used to be roommates with the girlfriend. And so that's saying Maya Hawke and Zoe Kravitz used to be roommates. And so Maya Hawke knows that Taylor Swift is dating Zoe Kravitz because Zoe and Maya used to be roommates. But also, Zoe Kravitz does not strike me as a monogamous person willing to date a closet case. So I don't know if Taylor is ethically non monogamous or what. That's the only thing that makes me draw a question to it. Also, do you guys remember those? Yeah, I wouldn't take every blind at face value. You guys remember those photos of Joe and Taylor in the water, like semi recently? They were allegedly at um, uh, uh, Lenny Kravitz's like trailer or whatever, like that he has on that property or island or whatever. Lots of celebrities have roommates because they don't typically like live in the home. So like, why waste money on buying a single unit? Like Victoria Pedretti and Sarah Pigeon are roommates, I think. Because a lot of the time they just like need a place to crash when they're in LA, but a lot of the times they're traveling and get put up somewhere else. Yeah, I'll have to look up how to distribute podcasts. I use DistroKid for my music, but I don't know. The thing is also is NT doesn't typically reveal blinds that would out people. Zoe did come forward recently about her and Taylor being in the same pod together during quarantine. And it seems like I've always thought illicit affairs was about Zoe. And so high infidelity being about Zoe, it's also about cheating. I think Zoe cheated on her husband with Taylor. Yeah, I don't see too much about it. Good for them. Honestly, good for them. Let me type in Swift and see if that makes it easier. Let's see, blind items. I can't believe I'm going on the L chat for this. They were so violently transphobic to me when I was 17. They like were telling me to kill myself because they didn't like that I was a non-woman in like Woolaboo spaces because I had just come out as trans. Yeah, it's mostly just stuff about. That's the thing too, is I think Taylor has kind of learned that she needs to keep things really, really under wraps because like the Carly thing was not enough under wraps. Yeah, it's good. I mean, the L chat just like sucks. Like they're just like turfs. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of stuff about Zoe and Taylor because I think Taylor has learned to kind of like keep it private. I'm willing to believe in like the Toey of it all, but I don't necessarily like completely believe that they're like dating or whatever. Because Taylor is still writing tragic fucking music about Carly Kloss and how she'll never love again. So I don't know, you know? I don't know. Yeah, they could just be like sleeping together. Like Taylor hooks up with a bunch of people. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about Labyrinth. Labyrinth was in my top 5 songs for Spotify Wrapped because uh, so the way that I like went no contact with the like my Carly essentially, her name was Kate, which I don't. She doesn't follow me on anything. I don't follow her on anything anymore because I had to go no contact. But I wrote her like a letter And when I was actually like printing and sending the letter, I was listening to Labyrinth on repeat and like sobbing to it. I wrote like a 4-page letter and sent her a physical copy of my EP. And I was like, this is how I feel. This is how I felt. Because we dated when we were 16. And I'm 25 now. Um, and so Labyrinth was in my top 5 because of that. I think Carly and Taylor aren't in contact anymore. Fuck me. My muscles, spasms. I don't think Carly and Taylor are in contact anymore. Um, ouch. And I think Carly likes the hype of it. Sorry, guys. My fucking levator scap is like spasming and pulling on my shoulder. Yes, Carly's like trolling online. She likes the engagement that it brings her. So she posts things like Paris or like arrows or whatever the fuck. I'm not like a late stage galer, and I think it was Carly's decision to not come out, and then I think closure and happiness tell the story of that, where Carly thought it would, be perfect if they could stay friends, and Taylor's like, I'm not, interested in that. And that Taylor has the line, all you want from me now is the green light of forgiveness. You haven't met the new me yet, but I think she'll give you that. I don't think that the line argumentative, antithetical dream girl is to the love interest. I think Taylor is referring to herself as argumentative, antithetical dream girl. Sorry, y'all. Carly's a brunette now. What? Carly's a brunette now. I don't know why I think it's hilarious. And he thinks Carly's so thirsty. She looks better as a brunette, in my opinion. She looks so fucking good as a brunette. It rocked me. Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. I know. Sorry, guys. As delusional as Hitlers think Gaylors are, I'm trying to keep it real. I wonder how long I'm banned on TikTok. TikTok Live. I'm just too soft for all of it. That is a sweet song, but I don't like or believe anything she does with Joe Alwyn, unfortunately. Honey, you missed Auburn big time. See, I like the brunette, but yeah, blondes and redheads have the same structure of hair follicles, so a lot of the time, blondes can pull off a more red. I like the tone that she has though, that like brown, like yellow undertone versus a red. I think it works really well with her eyes. My head is shaved right now, but when I grow my hair out and when you see my beard in the sun, I have black, brown, and red um, hair. Usually I'm like a level 4, but I have a lot of red and I pull red when I bleach my hair. Totally get that. Obviously, I also have extreme red undertones, and my hands are so red all the time. And I have foundation on, but I'm always red. I have a lot of red undertones. I like Carly's hair. I think she looks good as a brunette, but I also feel that way about Diana Agron, brunette. Yeah, I shave my head and then I grow it out and do stupid shit with it, and then I shave it again. God, Diana Agron is so good looking. What the actual fuck? Thanks. This is I got this when I graduated. This is my grandpa who's like my father figure. This was his college ring for San Diego State University, and so he gave it to me when I graduated college. And I got this off Etsy, and it's like it was some stone that meant something. I can't remember now. My bad. Diana's in another bearding relationship. It is so intensely odd to see Taylor next to anyone male. The effort to look happy is excruciating when she's with him, and she's so naturally ecstatic. Yeah, I agree. Uh, Taylor really knows how to pull the hottest women. Yeah, what's it like to brag about working in dollars and getting bitches and models? Cause she do be getting bitches and models. Yeah, my roommate, he's got really, really like curly hair. And he's a redhead, and he just did a mullet, and it looks so good. I love it. because he had really been growing his hair out and it was long, and so he did the wolf cut where it's like shorter on the sides, and he's got like the curly mullet, and it looks so good. I never ever thought, because people used to say when I was growing up, like fashion trends always come back, and I literally used to say the mullet will never come back, and it did. Okay, why is Taylina trending on TikTok? What did we miss? What did we miss? Selena Gomez saying she's not doing a collaboration with Taylor Swift.
Adore, but I also have been listening to.
They tell me Taylor Swift is the vibe right now.
I mean, major vibes. Who doesn't want to be on the Taylor vibe?
Gotta collaborate. No?
We don't always have to. I think it's really great that we can support each other in what we do.
One day, you know. Sailor. Taylor and Selena Sailor.
I adore you.
It's Taylina, you old white man. Ooh, interesting. Taylina's trending on Twitter right now, guys. Hits Different is also trending, so I don't know what that's about. That's funny. I don't know. Selena Gomez's blind item life is also a fucking disaster, but I'm probably not going to go too much into that. TBH. All right, y'all. Yeah, Selena's still recording music. I think she should stick to acting. She's better as an actor than she is as a singer. Homegirl straight up can't sing. It's wild to me that she has such a successful music career. Yeah, Taylor always creates space between her and Selena when Selena relapses. Selena's like a heroin addict, and she uses lupus as an excuse for that. And he seems to think she doesn't actually have lupus. I don't know. It's all alleged. But Taylor doesn't let anyone near her who is on drugs. And so when Selena relapses, her and Taylor are not friends. And that's why they kind of like ebb and flow. So right now, Selena's sober. That's her whole blind item life, is that she's bisexual and a drug addict, which is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, the Cara Delevingne of it all. There's a blind item also that Taylor really wanted to hook up with Selena, and Selena wasn't interested. And in that same blind item, it says the A+ list singer Taylor is always in charge in the bedroom, always. And I was like, she tops. Oh yeah, there's videos of Justin Bieber trying to buy meth, but I've never liked that kid. That's the thing about me, is as insane as it sounds, is my gut instinct about people is like usually something I can't explain, but something always comes to fruition. So when Justin Bieber was coming around, I was not interested. I did not like him, and I ended up being right. And that happens like a lot. And it also happens a lot with queer people, where like usually if I'm attracted to someone, I'm attracted to the queerness in them. And so I'm always like, you're not straight. And then they end up not being straight. Um, of course, Taylor tops. Taylor top truther. Toppler. Toppler. I was a gay fairy in high school because a girl gay forever, as you should be. My high school had an underground lesbian cult. I thought Justin would smoke himself stupid, but I thought it was going to be weed and not meth. No, but that's also why he has that whatever palsy where he's like partially paralyzed. He had a stroke from overdosing, and Haley Bieber had the same thing. Haley Bieber like said she had a stroke. She was in the hospital for overdosing. Zac Efron is like that. Zac Efron overdosed that time where he got like a mysterious illness and died. He OD'd. He also did not slip and fall and break his jaw on a counter. He got fillers to look more like Henry Cavill. The blind item life of people are so interesting. Well, Haley's got like BPD, and Justin Bieber is a fucking narcissist, but he was created by Scooter and Usher, who are also fucking narcissists, and Usher was created by Diddy, who is also a narcissist. Like the sexual abuse that they face as minors from these grown men, like conditions them, and that's why what I mean when I say like life's not black and white. You know, there's like these gray areas. Like someone did that to them, allegedly, 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 allegedly. All all blind items are alleged, and anything I say outside of that is my opinion. Yeah. Um, Well, it is close to 3 p.m. We've been going for about 2 hours, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll let you guys know what other blinds episodes I plan to do. Probably Kaler is the next one that I'm gonna do. But I gotta go lay down because my back is spasming like a motherfucker, and it's pulling my shoulders out of socket. So I sincerely thank you guys so much for sticking with me for like 2 hours and then following me over to YouTube. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna upload the Discord link properly in my link tree right now for you guys, and I'll let you know if I post this episode on like a podcast platform. So yeah, thanks everybody again. Take care. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you on TikTok. Bye, y'all.